morning to all. I am Kavi Bharati, Department of Computer Science, Auxilium College of Arts and Science for Women. Today we are going to discuss about variable declarations and initialization. Variables are container for storing data values. To create a variable, you must specify the type and assign it a value. Here I will show the syntax of variable initialization. First part we are mentioning the type, and then next part we are mentioning the variable name, and next we are mentioning equal to simple, and next we are mention value. So every end of the initialization or declaration we must mention semicolon. This is the complete declaration and this is the complete initialization. Without semicolon, it cannot be accessed. So here we will discuss about data types. Every variable declaration we first mention data types. So every variable declared in Java program is having the data type. Data type specify the size and type of value that a variable can have. Java has a rich set of data types. So data types divided into two parts, primitive and non-primitive. The primitive will be divided into two parts. The first one is numeric and next one is non-numeric. The numeric will be divided into two categories. First one is integer and then next one is floating point. The integer will be divided into four parts: byte, short, int, long. The floating point data type will be divided into two parts. The first one is double, the next one is float. And non-numeric data type will be divided into two parts. The first one is character and next one is boolean. And then non-primitive data types are strings, arrays, user-defined classes. So here we will discuss data types. Here I will show some examples. In Java, there are different type of variables. For example, string data type is used to store text. For example, hello. And then int, the integer data type is used to store whole number. For example, 3, 4, 12. And float, the float data type is used to store pointed value. For example, 5.6, 10.8. The char data type is used to store single characters. For example, capital C, capital J, small k, small m. And then boolean data type. The boolean data type is used to store true or false. So here we will discuss data types. So every variable declaration, first we are mentioning the data type. So here we will discuss about variable data types. The next part we will discuss about, we will mention every variable declaration, we are mentioning the variable name. So first we know about the rules and regulations of variable names. So a variable can have alphabets, digit, underscore. A variable name can start with the alphabet and underscore only. It cannot start with a digit. No white space is allowed within the variable name. A variable name must not be any reserved word or keyword. For example, int goto. Here I will show some example of variable initialization. Here we will discuss about variable declaration, that means creation. Declaring a variables means what kind of data will stored. So here I will give some syntax. First part we are mentioning the type. The next part we are mentioning the variable name. At last we are mentioning semicolon. And then another type. First we are mentioning type and next we are mentioning the variable name, and then we will give mentioning the comma, and then we are mentioning variable name and comma, and then we are mentioning the variable name. At last we are mentioning the semicolon. This is another declaration type. And here is the meaning of type is a data type. It specifies what type of data variable will hold. So here I will show some examples. First, int. The int is nothing but it is a data type, and next we are mentioning with comma, and next at last we are mentioning height. At end we are mentioning the value of variable name. We are mentioning 5. At last we are mentioning semicolon. This is complete initialization part. And then next example is char. The char is nothing but data type, and next part we are mentioning the variable name. The variable name is letter and equal. And then at last we are mentioning C, single character. And end of the initialization we are mentioning the semicolon. And then some examples also here I will show. And next we are going to discuss initialization of variables. Initialization, assigning a value to variable. In Java you can assign a value to variables in two ways. First one is static and next one is dynamic. The static, this means that the way that the memory is determined for variable when the program starts. Dynamic means that in Java you can declare a variable anywhere in the program, because when the statement is executed the memory is assigned to them. And here I will show some syntax. First we are mentioning the variable name, and next we are mentioning the variable, and last end of the declaration initialization we are mentioning the semicolon. This is the complete initialization part. So today we are going to discuss about variable declaration and initialization. Thank you.